playing Snake for a long, long time. So let's see how these character specialists pan out over here in this top 32 winner side.
And like you were saying, I'd love to see some of that CQC, but I don't know how much we're going to be seeing. If Sephiroth has a sword that big, it's going to be so hard for Apollokage to try and find his way in here. Oh, well, the quick dash attack right after the 1, 2, 3 go.
Right, and we saw just the shielding and the Snake's ability to actually low profile that side special from Sephiroth. So do you want to challenge Snake while he has grenade pull? Because Snake's been kind of getting a lot off these smash attacks, not smash attacks, these dash attacks. And Ned has been trying to just get the combo started with the Nair, and it's just shish kebabbing Apollokage right now. Another Nair, and it's just like, hey, I'm gonna keep you a distance. The back air.
For sure, and I think distance is exactly going to be the name of the game right now, as Ned and his Sephiroth have so much. The sword is so huge that he's able to kind of like space around the grenades that Snakes like to use to kind of like disengage during combos, and then also hold them in shield, that kind of thing. Oh, that was scary for a second there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch your down tilts. It was an angled forward tilt, I'm sorry, and it kind of just completely cut the grenade right there.
Oh, here we go. Both of them in the air, but Sephiroth with Wing on deck right now, looking a little bit scary as he's got a little bit of weight added to him now too. And Apollokage using the Nikita, just trying to negate that from Ned. Oh, but he is going to get hit by Instant all the way to the other side of the stage. And dash attack. And
in that instance right there, you definitely take that trade with dash attack. So well done by Apollokage. Apollokage, it's a little rough. I mean, you're one of these hybrid characters, and you're trying to drag down Snake, and has the frame one combo breaking grenade. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit difficult and hairy for Ned right here. So Ned has to find their way in quickly.
For sure, and Apollokage is content to just hold center stage and not try and get any extra damage on him right now, as he is trying to hold on to the stock, get as much extra credit on Ned as possible, but that fair is super duper strong all the way on the other side of the stage too. That is going to be Apollokage's first stock at 0%.
Yeah, and the third jump is definitely going to help get the combo started, and not to mention the back air, 72 already being took coast to coast with a couple of back airs, and now the up air. Caught his air dodge down, going to be off stage here, and is trailing Snake. Daring Snake to air dodge. Another fair, and Ned right now on the hunt. The up air not going to be able to kill just yet, and Ned says, anywhere you can be, I can be. I have one wing, meaning I have 3 jumps off this.
Exactly, and Ned is doing a really good job of covering high, but that up B from Snake goes even higher. Really good from Apollokage, who's just using that airspace to just try and disengage from Ned right now. Both of them just kind of feeling each other out. All right, he's going to get hit by the grenade there. Ned looking for the fair. Not going to get anything just yet. Retreating to center stage. Good from him.
Okay, guys. Both of them just kind of just doing attacks the opposite ways.
Yeah.
And that long tilt going really, really good. Like, if you're trying to trade with the grenade, that's really, really good for Apollokage. Apollokage is in a situation where they want you to interact with the nades. So that way they can just get the damage on you, get that 10%, and get those pop-up combos on you. But don't forget that Sephiroth can interact you from like a platform away because of their normals, and it's going to die from that. So Apollokage looking really good at the moment.
For sure. And again, he's doing a really good job of just hanging on to these stocks despite Ned just trying to wall him out with these back airs. Going high again. Ned unable to get a whole lot off of that.
Wow,
look at all this damage.
All that pressure on ledge?
Yeah.
Jeez, and is able to get back to stage out there. Apollokage kind of good.
All right, Ned just looking to try and shark an up air maybe to get Apollokage's stock. Good air dodge back onto ledge, and the Stairmaster coming out here, getting even more damage on Ned, who's at 61%. This is such good extra credit for Apollokage.
Right, and then with that grenade, the fact that he was holding it meant that it was like, okay, well, I can't grab him because the grenade's going to explode on me. Going to be able to get the stock off that fair, but still, 102 and the remote missile, and he says, bro, I cut through those. You know I'm from an anime game, right? I don't care about no remote missile. Don't do that to me.
This is a scary spot to be in right now. Apollokage is starting to throw out some of these kill moves. Can't throw them out too often, though, because Ned is going to be able to punish some of those. Starting to get just a little bit of damage. Here we go with the Nair and Nair again, but parries from Apollokage is able to reverse that. Oh, and then Nikita eating through that Nair from Ned, who is going to be sent into the blast zone. That's going to be game 1 for Apollokage.
What kind of missile is that? It's not even regular, like, ordnance. What kind of missile is that? That man nared, it went through the nair and then just kept going. That's a Pred missile. That's a Call of Duty missile. That's nothing. We ain't seen nothing like that before.
Yes,
so,
that has such weird properties sometimes when you're just unable to tell if your hit will be strong enough to disengage that missile. But Ned trying to go for it anyways and just hoping that maybe that he would get back to stage or not die from it, ideally, right? But it just didn't end up happening that way. Going back to Northern Cave, though, I understand, you know, it was pretty close. Ned was starting to bring that back a little bit, and he was keeping it pretty close. I mean, it was even towards the middle there for a second, so it definitely could make just a couple of adaptations from Ned, and then things could be going a little bit more in his favor.
And that start right there with the nairs is exactly what Apollokage wanted. Excuse me, exactly what Ned wanted regarding the nair train right there. And yes, sir, that's what they want right there. They want to make sure that they can just get as much damage as a starter as possible, so that way they can kind of keep you at bay and then do these non-committal aerials to just find a way to get a stock off you as early as possible or put you in a compromising position like what's being done now.
Exactly, and it's kind of funny that the Final Fantasy stage is a really good stage for Sephiroth, who makes such good use from the platforms there, or, you know, just using dash attack straight on stage to get these kills. But as I was saying, for Sephiroth to use those platforms to extend off stage and continue to put up such a barrage from that sword, really good stuff for the character who finds kills so early. But man, dying to that missile again. It's a really scary place to be when you're off stage against that missile from Snake.
Ridiculous. That thing trailed him like a horror movie and still killed him after all that time. So Ned can be able to Apollokage going to be able to get that stock right there, but Ned finding a way to kind of just get back in this right now. He's trying to find a way to get back into this right now, and we see that so far Apollokage not letting them breathe at all. Clip that. That was wild. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know, he just got all the assists that he needed right there.
Just staircase explosions into just a stock gone, and Apollokage looking to try to seal this to go into a game 3 up 2-0. That last hit of nair just going into the nade right there and trying to keep everybody at bay. Very well done by Ned, the back air going off stage.
And those were the exact extensions that I was talking about, that Sephiroth is so good at utilizing those platforms to find these extensions off stage while still in a safe range to not have to worry about getting reversaled.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate the attempt. Okay, setting up the wall right here. See, and if Ned jumped into that, wait, what?
I didn't even see it.
When did he plant that?
He just ran right over it, and that was such good timing from Apollokage. He knew that Ned would be chasing after him right there.
Apollokage is a very, very good snake. Ned trying to find the answers, and I'm just shocked. I really am. So Ned going to be down by 2. Does Ned get the comeback, or does Apollokage take it over Ned in this top 32 of winners? And made him respect him with the starting off the fair, off the plat.
Exactly. I mean, it seems that Apollokage really kind of has a bit of a download on Ned right now, who is struggling to kind of find these kills. I understand the stage pick here. Instead of opting to try and go for the edge guards against Snake, who more often is going to be recovering high rather than recovering from the side with that up B, this could provide a little bit extra extension for Ned, who is going to be looking for these sharking up airs.
Wow, and you're just between a grenade and a hard place. Snake on one end with the up tilt, and then a grenade on the other.
Exactly.
It's almost a situation where you have to take the throw, quote unquote. But hot damn, not a stock loss, not like this.
Yeah, seriously, and Apollokage is just, between these games, has just been like lessening the amount of percent that he has when he is taking these stocks off of Ned. I mean, at 103%, and when he took that first stock off of Ned, he was only at like 70% or something. Seriously, I mean, 100%, that's not really kill percent for Snake unless you get like a really nice edge guard or something like that. Whoa!
Why are you lying down?
He was crouch canceling, that's why.
Oh my goodness. That man Ned hit him with the down smash. I have to see if he's dead.
Yeah. All right, and see, here we go. Ned just trying to play on those platforms and jump up as far as he can to try and catch. Really good air dodge right there from Ned, who is able to get an up air, but it really wasn't the strong hit as, I mean, Snake's still living. The dash attack is going to do that, though. So much percent on Ned right now. This is scary.
Yeah, this has kind of been the bane of the set. The fact that Ned has amassed so much damage and then still finds himself in a deficit is just like very, very hard. And the fact that you're playing against Snake with a deficit like this makes it that much more difficult. So, oh my goodness, the dare, no one home. And Ned slowly making a comeback here. The back air, Apollokage, all of a sudden in danger of getting lapped right now by Ned.
He's not giving Apollokage as much room to kind of find these situations to set up all of his grenades and projectiles that he has on stage. Ned is just watching him like a hawk right now, just hanging on to him and completely staying under him when he's above him and next to him when he's next to him. It's scary. Ned seemingly is bringing this back inch by inch, and here we go with the ledge trap situation. Completely mitigated by that high recovery from Apollokage. It doesn't matter though, getting fared off stage again. Good F-tilt. This is such a scary place to be. Trying to find out recovery on ledge. Okay.
Yep, daring him to come over there. I have my setups going, so he's daring Ned to just traverse over there. Now you have to really be careful. And
there we go.
Good little dash dance right there into the back air. So Ned trying to make their way back into the set.
Yeah, and Apollokage almost getting that roll read there, just a little bit late on the execution for the up tilt. That's scary. I mean, he's just staying neck and neck with Ned. Even though it wasn't his favorite these last two games, he's still doing a really good job of just like hanging on and not taking too much percent. Is that going to be it? No, forward throw into the Nikita.
And just let it drop. So we saw the one interaction with the remote missile. He stabbed the remote missile. Was like, all right, that's all I needed, so I'm going to just let it drop. And if it hits you, then good for me.
And this is going to be really an important stock for Ned. He needs to just stay up in Apollokage's face and not give him any time to set up with the Cypher, the grenades, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Apollokage has all the room in the world, basically, to get all these grenades on stage and force a certain telegraphed approach from Ned.
And traversing with the up B. Apollokage kind of reading Ned's movements on that.
And he's trying to use the grenades for his own advantage. Ned here is just trying to stay away from this barrage, but slowly Apollokage is just inching out a little bit more than Ned.
Wow, and the jab one. Whoa, the down smash, and that is going to be it. Apollokage takes it 3-0 over Ned. Wow, Midwest, stand up.
I know, that was crazy. I was getting a little bit scared there, and Ned was keeping it neck and neck just that last game, but I mean, Apollokage was able to just, I don't see that kill a lot, that the down smash from the wake up. That was a really good read on his part, and keeping the composure when Ned was bringing it back was really crucial for Apollokage.